Hiya, how are you doing? Shave time. Those of you who have watched the channel for a while will know I'm partial to a bit of Darren Barnes soap, Wickham, which is what we're using today, 1912 English Rose. Wickham is a vegetable based soap, so it's good for anybody. It was Darren made the soap because he had skin, he couldn't use shaving soap, so he started making shaving soap. If you want to see the ingredients on it, there they are there, just pause it. It's a hard soap. I've had a few drops of water sitting on the top of it for a while, which is what I've just rubbed on the face. If you like rose scents, this is very, very nice. He says taking the soap off his hands. The brush is a Carnavis and Richardson aluminium handle with a 26mm Magarts badger in it. I think Bill Hostler commented in the last video that he was struggling getting a lather from natural hair brushes, so that's been soaking for, well, I've had a head shave just before this. I used that brush, cleaned it out, and it's just sitting soaking in an old pottery thing full of warm water. It's been there for 5-10 minutes. So the razor today is Turkish. It's a Rocnel. This is a CP. It's a two-piece razor. By two-piece I mean it's got a handle, it's got a head. That's it. So you may think to yourself, how the hell do you load a blade? If you can see in the side there, in the head, there's a curved slot. The blade just slides in. It's held in by the curvature. So it uses half DE blades. So I've got a Personna Platinum, which I'm going to snap. If you haven't snapped a blade before, easiest way to do it, hold it in the packaging and literally just fold it in half and you hear it snap. That gives you a half DE blade. Obviously then you just hold it by the blade tabs at the end. So to load the blade, it's not the easiest thing to do in the world while on camera, without slicing your finger. Rocnel makes some cracking razors. So once you get the blade in as such, then you can use the tabs on the blade to slide it all the way home. Like that. Now that's what you call overhang. However, that is easily overcome. All you need to do is press down. You can either leave them folded or just lift up the top and it snaps off, leaving you with a sharp little metal shard like that. There's the blade loaded. There we go, no overhang as such. A very heavy razor. Handle's about 85 grams, the head's about 58 I think it was. So it's pushing towards 140 grams in weight. So it's not light and it's very, very efficient. So you basically just let the weight of the razor do the work. So I've just given the brush, I haven't squeezed it, just give it 3 shakes. I'm probably just going to load for 30 seconds or so. As an aside, that is the Rocnel SEP, the razor. If anybody has a Rocnel DEP, sitting unloved, unused, in a drawer, get in touch, we'll speak. I've always maintained that soap is a very cheap commodity. I'd rather overload the brush, have too much, than have the embarrassment of going back to the tub. It's not an embarrassment, it's just a mickey take when I say that. If you need to go back to the tub, fine, that's not a problem. So I've got no idea how long that load was. Head shave wasn't with this soap earlier, it was with I found had a box under the bed with various bits and pieces in, which my good lady insisted was cleaned out. So I'm going through it and I find that soap sample. Got no idea what it is. So loads of something to a bowl, lathered it up. I've got a feeling it might be a PA soap, just from the lather. Not much scent on it, but it's been a sample, it's probably dissipated. I fancied something with some scent. I haven't used Wickam for a while. So all we're doing here is literally just venting water into the lather. Venting it around so it gets evenly distributed before we spray the brush. Still too dry. If you want to use a spray bottle, use a spray bottle. They don't really appeal to me. I just generally literally dunking the brush down to the tips in the water. Any OSP fans out there? I believe James is looking to possibly reopen on the 1st of August. I believe he's reordering stock to make soaps, and the first batch will be available on the 1st of August. However, he's only doing small production runs. By that I mean 45 tubs with splashes. First one is Neroli, and he has a new one which is based on Sauvage under the Darjan shortened bell label. However, only tallow, no vegan bases. So if you like OSP soaps, or you haven't tried them before, tallow base is very, very good in my opinion. English, so it might not be the easiest to get if you're outside of the UK. So there's the lather on the brush. There's the lather on the face. So I'll get some heat into a little bit of heat into the blade. So this is probably the closest you'll get from a single edge razor to a shave head. I'm not bothering with a cut line, I'm just shaving my head. It's useful to keep the little shards of metal, or one of them, for getting the blade out. So you can just basically get the jagged edge against the jagged edge and just take the blade out using that. The engineering behind this razor. Imagine sitting down with a beer and going, right, I've got an idea. We're going to make a razor. It's going to be two-piece. I'm going to cut a slot, a curved slot in the head for the blade to fit in. I haven't even got a clue how we would do that. There are sharp bits on the side of the razor, as you can see. Of course they've been snapped, they're jagged. Because you actually cut your nose, it'll bleed like a stuck pig. Quick diptych. So there's no overhang to worry about, just jaggedy bits that can slice the shite out of you. But that was caused by me being careless. Diptych's done his job anyway, on the whole, so. That's why when you hear people say, there's overhang to worry about. You can do that with a razor with overhang easily, even though it hasn't got a sharp or jagged edge like this one has. proper, got the pinky out. No issues at all with Wickham soap. It's a soap base I like. Soap base I know very well. And one for me that just works. Darren scents are very, very good. Not a lot left. Either whiskers or battery in the camera. Well, as you can see, ample soap, 3 passes from one load and plenty left over. Still in the brush. Following on from the last video where I mentioned about the child injured on the rocks by the lighthouse in the village. I've got no idea who he was, how he is or anything. Been nothing on social media. But hopefully he's okay. My head is so heavy on the handle, you feel like you can knock nails in with it. Where's the... Oh, time for a face wash. There we go. You can see where the styptic did his job. Okay, to get the blade out, like I mentioned earlier, you keep the metal tabs. And literally just put them at the side. That's what you're left with, which is now going in the bin. Obviously it's quite hard to clean the curve of the blade enclosure on the head, and yeah, styptic still works. That's how you get the blades out. Well, that's how I get the blades out anyway. So, to go with the English rose Got some Myrsol plastic, alcohol, water sorbitol, lactic acid, perfume and menthol. It's a rose sort of scent. Yeah, the alcohol certainly kicks in. Let's have another splash. There we go. Okay. Menthol's kicking in now. Ooh. Okay, quick recap. The razor for today was a Rocnel SCP single edge razor that takes a half D blade. The brush, which has just been rinsed and it's just been shaken, hasn't even been towel dried. Okay, lovely. Carnavis and Richardson with a 26mm badging up from Magards. This came from Magards. In the razor we had a half Personna Platinum with the tabs removed. We used a stick pencil on the nose when I caught myself. And the soap was Wickham 1912 English Rose. That's it, folks. Any comments? Leave them below. My battery light has just started to flash. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.